Hey, 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 what's going on, you guys? Hopefully, you can hear me. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? I see you. How you guys doing? What's going on? Let's see, we got Desmo, Porsche, Raven. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I see you guys. Come on in, come on in. A general reading for the sign of Virgo on September 21st, 2023. Happy Thursday, right? It's been a minute. Virgos. So, you guys, I feel like you have someone who thinks that they are trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but little do they know it's not working. It's like someone comes to you acting like they care. And let's say you may have opened the door, you may have let them back in, and their only purpose for wanting to get back in was to steal from you. And so it's like once they maneuver their way, fire was rising up too high. Flames was burning a little bit too fast. So it's like Virgo, once somebody figured out a way how to get inside to where you were and they took something from you, it's like somebody is trying to come in and take something from you and use it against you. And for some of you, this could be a male, masculine person who thought that they can get in your good grace with the Seven of Swords to maneuver and come back, take what they want, and blindly leave. It's like they kissing you goodnight and they got something in their pocket and they not letting you know that they just took this thing from you, from your pocket. For others of you, you can have somebody trying to sneak their way in, you know what I'm saying? Or just something other. And it's like if you're not careful, you can have like piles of crap around you. It's almost like it's like, for example, and I don't know why I'm getting this setting. Like, let's say you are outside somewhere in a park where people walk their dogs, and there's a lot of dog poop around you, and you may not be, you may not be aware that there's a lot of dog poop around you. But it's like you're being careful not to step in this poop. You're watching which way you step. And while you are watching which way you step, there's a few people watching you from behind, plotting how to be sneaky to get in to something other that's yours as soon as you turn your back. If that makes any sense. It's like you can almost have someone who thinks they got you figured out. It's almost like when it comes to the King of Swords, somebody seeking mental clarity and truth. And somebody could be feeling as though they have sought out the truth. Someone could be thinking that they finally got the truth on you, or they finally got one up on you, but Spirit is telling you to stand your ground in this here situation and be careful with whatever you do and choose wisely and don't let others steal your power. because you can have somebody trying to come in and manipulate the situation. So I feel like when it comes to whatever you're dealing with, spirit is telling you not to be afraid of speaking your truth. Seek truth when it comes to seeking answers. It's something like age is wisdom, wisdom is knowledge, knowledge is power. So don't be afraid to use it, because for some of you there could be some obstacles and challenges where people are trying to throw things in your roadway, and they be trying to cause some sort of mental conflict for some. And this don't have to be your energy. This could be somebody else's energy who you may be dealing with, Virgo. That someone could be going through some sort of mental conflict or mental anguish, and they could be trying to put the blame on anybody because this person could be suffering in silence at this time. And let's say this is somebody in the past who you once upon a time tried to help, but they wasn't hearing what you had to say, or they wasn't trying to hear what you say. So now there seems to be some sort of emotional loss where there's a lot of conflict and defeat. And this could be because there's a group of people where this person feels defeated, where everybody is trying to run, or everybody's trying to run for their life. They could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. But there's a lot of scattered energy in this here situation. And for some, it can have to do with this here deception and envy. Cause I'm getting anguish around. What's going on, Brittany? How you doing? And so there's like someone's trying to come in and cause some disruption, a tower moment. And it's causing somebody to feel trapped in fear and isolated at this time, all in their head due to this disruption. And for some, this could be a negative Capricorn in a reverse, where somebody is trying to use this wicked temptation, using this, and it could be power of authority over your head. So for some, this could be an authority figure, where somebody could be throwing court, because I'm hearing court ruling. I feel like the universe is trying to help you in this situation. The first message that I'm getting, Virgo, for my Virgos, the spirit is saying, whatever you do, try not to live beyond your means. Stay within your bracket. Try not to spend more than what you need. Virgo, I feel like right now you are trying to make amends with a lot of people. I feel like you are seeking balance. You are really trying your best to make amends with people, maybe perhaps people who you owe. And you are trying your best to clear your debt. And you are trying to check off little things, one after the other. And it could be people who you feel close to at this time. You just want to kind of make amends. Because you are somebody who likes to heal. You're somebody who likes to give back and not ask for anything in return. And because you give from the heart. And when it comes to like family, for example, family, loved ones, people who you consider to be close to you, you are somebody with this mother nurture, or somebody who likes to nurture those people who you love and care for, and you don't get that same energy or respect back in return. And so it's like you can find yourself trying to be nice and generous and sincere and honest and open and understanding, wanting to have some sort of new communication of understanding, showing people that you are trustworthy and reliable, but you got people who want to rain on your parade. You know what I'm saying? Like dampen uh instead of trying to celebrate you spiritually, they are trying to tear you down spiritually. Anything that you try to build up, they try to come and tear it back down. When you feel good about yourself, they're throwing darts and aiming things at you to make you feel less than. And so for many of you, spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition at this time with this here Queen of Cups energy, because many of you could be intuitive to a situation, okay? This High Priestess came out on you like 2, 3 times, okay? When it comes to this High Priestess, seek clarity. Examine the situation around you when it comes to this here High Priestess. Definitely take a moment to go within and reflect, because the Hermit card came out on you a couple of times too, Virgo. And so don't be afraid to go within and reflect. And don't be afraid to go after what it is when it comes to knowing your worth and your true value. Because I do feel as though um there are many people who don't want to hear what you really have to say. They don't care about your value. But I feel as though for many of you, you are now learning how to hold your head up high, and when you walk in the room, and you meet these challenges head on, you take people by surprise because they don't expect for you to show up a certain way, you know, and meet this task head on. And people don't know what to make of you. But it's like you're walking through different doors. You're trying to turn over a new leaf. Some of you just want to have a peaceful holiday. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to celebrate and enjoy the holiday, and you are trying to manifest a new circle of positive people around you. I don't see you focus on anything old, okay? Because I'm not picking up on anything old, okay? Even though you may have some people around you who may assume that you can take that which is old and turn it into something new. Not always, because some people are who they are, and it's true what they say. You can't take a tiger and change its stripes. You know. So Virgo, I feel like when it comes to this here Two of Swords, faced with these challenges, you needing to free yourself, I feel like you are ready. You really want to free yourself. That's what that is, Virgo. Some of you are wanting to free yourself so badly that you are at a point in your life where you just really honest to God. Some of you are saying, if I had the money, I would just pack a suitcase and jump on a plane and just go wherever I want to go and take a break. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may feel as though it's time for a vacation. It's time for you to get away and just go on a little mini me. If it's for one solid week, either for 4 nights, 5 nights, you really do need that time away to yourself to clear your head. I feel like you're trying to seek out one decent person who you can really trust. Somebody who you can really travel with and enjoy the time spent. You know because it's like you're sitting here and you are seeking balance with the Two of Pentacles, but some of you could find yourself multitasking, where you are trying to keep from wearing multiple hats at one time. You are trying to, and it's like the more you seek balance and the more you try to check off your list, it's like here comes something different, right? Like it's so much that you have to get done, and you were trying to get everything done all in one day, but then it's like you missed something, and you're like, okay, now I have to go. Well, maybe I'll just go and do this tomorrow since I didn't do it today. But then as soon as something pops up, happy belated birthday, Portia. It's your birthday, Portia. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Portia. I didn't know it was your birthday, girl. Shout out to my Virgos, because I know today is the last official day for the sign of Virgo. I think tomorrow we go into Libra season. So to all those who are still celebrating, if you are celebrating Virgo season on this last day, happy birthday to you. If you just celebrated birthday yesterday or the day before that, happy belated birthday to all my Virgos. Today, you know what I'm saying? You know, today is the last day for Virgo, and then tomorrow I think starts off Libra season, you know. But as I was saying, Virgo, for some of you, you can have people acting like they care, and this could be family. This could be like literally immediate family, right? This could be immediate family, like adult kids. Let's say you got some, older teenage kids, right? Like 14, 15, 16. Maybe you might have some kids 17, 18, 19, right? Or some in their early 20s or whatever. But people want to be petty, right? And so you may have family members, whether it comes from your kids or your siblings or your parents, that may try to throw dirt in your face from the past. They want to remind you of your past. They want to throw stuff up in your face about things that took place back when you was like in your early 20s and 30s. And some of you could damn near be in your 50s, your late 40s, you know what I'm saying, almost 60, and you still got people trying to remind you of the errors and the mistakes that you made when you was 20, 30, wanting you to go all the way back there and look at that, you know what I'm saying? Look at what happened way back then. And you're like, well, damn, I'm a different person. I'm a changed person. You know, why do I have to keep going back and looking back at that? I'm well aware of what happened back then, but I've moved on. But you still have people that want to remind you of things that took place way back then so that they could put these swords in your back. You know what I'm saying? People who you trusted to try to break your self esteem when it comes to that there uh Three of Swords energy. That don't just have to be a lover. Like I said, that can be a lover, significant other one. Um, but that can also be a close family friend. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody who you cherish, like a best friend or something like that. And so now here they come trying to throw these obstacles of the past in your face. You know, and because the Three of Swords came out here twice on you, Virgo. So this is definitely someone who you trusted, um, who wants to come along. And this could be because they see you getting up on your feet slowly but surely. And time people feel as though you're falling, the thought of you bouncing back up is like, well, how the hell did Virgo get back up? I thought I had Virgo on the ground stuck. And when they see you crawling and you're bouncing back up, people are like almost in shock. You understand what I'm doing? You understand? And it's crazy. And so for many of you, you could find yourself taking time to heal and regroup, because of these scars that people have left upon you. And this is one of the reasons why you are now ready to break free. You know what I'm saying? You're tired of being around the same people, places, and things that has done nothing but tormented you throughout your entire life, especially throughout your childhood years and your teenage years. And you got people that want to keep reminding you of these old things. You understand what I'm saying? And so I feel like many of you are just tired. You're done. You're done with the nagging. You're done with the stress, the stressing. You're done with the conflict. You don't want to be around any place that's negative or toxic. Okay. And for many of you, you could be dealing with a Four of Cups, or you could be dealing with this Four of Cups energy. You have a lot of things on your plate at this time, and you're trying to figure some things out, doing a lot of heavy contemplating and meditating. If this is not you, this is somebody who perhaps you could be related to. Again, this could be a family member, okay? Um, this could be an ex. You know what I'm saying? That's really going through it at this time, okay? And so there could be some financial issues on the forefront when it comes to this here Four of Pentacles, okay? Where there's a need to hold on to something tight, you know? Um, I feel like you're just trying to make amends with people. You're not begging, you're not pleading, You just want to be you want to be yourself, but you want to make a clean sweep. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to knock these things off your plate so that you can start over fresh. And it's like you have these people, a lot of deceit, people around you trying to defeat you, trying to use this here magic against you when it comes to this here Five of Swords energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what they don't understand is that, what goes around comes around. And I feel as though you are going to take this here Libra season. For some of you, you can have strong Sagittarius placements in your chart. I know the moon is now in Sagittarius. And so there's going to be a whole lot of what's up, Randall? How you doing? I see you, boo. Have you been? So yeah, there's going to be this cleaning your plate. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you need to pay off, I feel like you are gonna work around trying to pay it off. Start your life over fresh. You just trying to make amends. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like your credit report, trying to just take care of things and get these things out the way. And I feel like slowly but surely, you will. Because for some of you, you are tired of having to borrow. Say borrow for Paul to pay Peter. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're tired. Now you really want something new. You just want to chill. You want to relax. You want to be able to enjoy life and go places and discover new things and see things that you have that brings you joy, versus sadness. So I feel like to avoid any hostility. You're not seeking to be around any hostility or negative energy, but for some reason, it seems like no matter where you go, all it takes is one person to be in the room and bring on this negative vibration. And for some of you, Virgo, you're very sensitive when it comes to people coming around you with that negative energy, almost like an energy vampire. And it's painful. It hurts, you know, when people come around you with this here, this dragon energy, and it could lead to a great amount of disappointment and sadness. For some of you, like I said, you could be wanting to take a trip, but there's nobody for you to travel with, and so you may have to take a trip by yourself. And it's like you be asking yourself, how come I don't have at least one or two people who I can travel with? You have to travel by yourself, you know? And I feel like you're just trying to learn who you really are because you are discovering your happiness. And so there's things that you want to do. Like some of you might want to go to a winery just to like taste, sip different wine and eat different cheese, eat different grapes, Some of you may want to go to a different bakery. Some of you might want to go and visit a jazz museum or art gallery or art museum. You might want to go to, the Museum of History. It's things that you want to do that always wanted to do, and it's like you have to do it by yourself and you have to make time to do it because every time you say you're going to do something, something gets in the way and it hinders the progress and it blocks it. And so now it's like Spirit is saying, well, sometimes you may have to take a little leap of faith and you may have to put a down payment on that trip that you always wanted to go to so that you can finally go before this year is out, you know? You may have to go ahead on and pay for that plane ticket or pay for those hotel reservations and just book it. You know what I'm saying? You may have to, save just so you can go ahead on and go and get that time that you need, you know? And so, Virgo, it could be right now that somebody is feeling left out in the cold when it comes to the Five of Pentacles, or this could be somebody who feels as though you left them out in the cold. And again, this could be family. This could be mother and child. This woman could be struggling with this child. And when she looks out looking in. She sees you being, to yourself. You seem warm, content, but then this woman is out in the cold with this child, wanting to come in. You're at peace. All you ever wanted, Virgo, was peace, solitude. You're loyal. And people have always tried to manipulate you by pretending that they give a damn. And once they show you their true stripes, once a person shows you who they really are, you like, you know what, I just don't have time for that. And so now people want to come with all this here conflict, this drama, this competition, this jealousy, this envy. And it's like everybody's at war. And you're just trying to break free. You're trying to get away from the war. I don't know, but I'm picking up on like New Orleans. Somebody could be wanting to plan a trip to go to New Orleans, or maybe somebody's from New Orleans. Because I'm getting something about New Orleans. I don't know, maybe this is a spiritual trip to New Orleans. Or you could be dealing with somebody who's dealing with spiritual crafts from somebody from New Orleans. What's up, CJ? How you doing? I feel like I left somebody out. I don't know why. I feel like it's somebody here who I left out who's up here, but maybe I didn't see you. What's up, Trinity? What's good, girl? Trying to shout everybody out who I see. I see Porsche, Brittany, Trinity, CJ, Desmo. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't shout you out, shout out to everybody coming in. But yeah, Virgo, there seems to be some jealousy, you know? That five of wands came out on you twice. It's like you got a group of guys and they coming in with all the conflict. This, fire signs. It's crazy. And you're just sitting there, you're at peace. But there seems to be a bit of hostility around you, and you are the only one that's at peace. And people are trying to you're just sitting there like, what is all the conflict? What's all the noise about? But it has to do with a lot of jealousy. And it's like there's a group of people, but you got this one person that's standing here trying to, that's on your side, that's on your team, that's saying, well, what has Virgo done? You know what I'm saying? What has Virgo done? Why does it seem that you guys don't like Virgo? What is all the fuss about? What has Virgo done? That's what this person is saying. Why are all of y'all against Virgo? And it's like this group of people are saying, telling this person, just do what we do, follow what we do. You know what I'm saying? If this watch what we do, pay attention. You supposed to be a part of us now. And so it's like you got a group of demons, but there's one good person with a good heart, and this one person is not trying to turn against you, but there's a group of people that's trying to take this one person and turn this person against you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, Virgo, when it comes to giving and receiving, Six of Pentacles, you could really find yourself feeling generous at this time. And it's sad because you're at a place where you want to give and you want to clean your plate off, and you just want to make room for new beginnings. And you got that devil energy there, for sure. That devil energy is there. But you're not dumb. You got this narcissist energy. It's like you got this strong narcissist energy, this thieving energy that wants to take from you. They want to take from you. They feel like if they come in and they take whatever it is they think that they can use against you, it's going to hold you back and it's going to stop you. So for some of you, you may just have to keep your door closed and don't let them in, because I feel like it's you against them. So you may need to defend yourself and protect yourself, which I feel as though many of you will. There go my god brother who just came in the building. Shout out to my god brother Carlos Jackson. He's in the building. That's my god brother for life, you guys. For real, for real. He's the only person that really, really, truly knows me. I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to having some person, having somebody's back spiritually, somebody who you could talk to, my god brother Carlos, that's my god brother. That's my brother for life. Brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? He got my back, I got his, and it's hard to find that. I mean, my god sister Jackie, God rest her soul. She was just like that, and she passed away some years ago. And I feel like when God blesses that one person, that real true friend, that person that's gonna be like a real brother or sister to you, that's gonna be the bond that nobody can break. You feel me? People will try, and that's the bond that nobody can break. You feel me? So you just got to keep being strong. You got to keep being strong, Virgos, because it can feel as though you're being trapped and isolated and all up in your head because everybody's trying to throw darts at you. But take every life lesson as a lesson learned and learn from it. See it for what it is. When a person shows you their true colors, believe them. You know what I'm saying? Believe it. Make amends with it, then keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit around your enemies. Don't take them back. Learn how to treat people how they treat you, and you don't have to put up with it. So don't never be afraid to block, remove, delete, get these people out of your life. You ain't got to respond to it. You ain't got to answer to it. Because yeah, that Eight of Swords energy came out on you twice. Feeling all tied up, feeling all trapped, isolated, like you don't know what to do. And for some of you, you may find yourself having to take fast action toward change because something is getting ready to change real quick in your life that's getting ready to bless you on a new path. And so you're just going to have to take every new thing and learn it as a new tool. And everything that's new that comes into your life, like I said, take it as a new tool, learn it, study it, add it to your resume, add it to your cover letter, because every new tool that you learn, you can use that. You know what I'm saying? To help build your resume, your cover letter, that experience that you have, that knowledge that you will gain. Some of you could feel like this with this here Nine of Swords energy. Like, why is everybody against you? What have you done? And trust me when I tell you that I deal with challenges and obstacles all the time, and I try not to give into those challenges or those obstacles because I'm gonna tell you, and I ain't even gonna sit here and talk about it because sometimes that's what the enemy wants. That's what the devil wants. They want you to sit here and talk about the things that has gone wrong in your life, and just so they can sit here and say, "Yeah, I told you so. I did that, and that's the reason why so and so happened." Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. People will steal from you. People will lie on you, lie to you, cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Beat on you. You just gotta bounce back. You just have to bounce back and let it go because yeah, sometimes people will try to come in and drain you of all your resources. They will try to drain you mentally, verbally, emotionally, for some physically, but you just gotta get right back up and you just gotta keep it moving because that Nine of Wands is there. This is what people want to do to you. They want to break you. They want to break you. They want to come in and just rob you blind, break you to the point where you just can't think for yourself and leave you all effed up in the head, leave you confused, leave you still crazy. Just take a deep breath and remain cool, calm, and collect. Sometimes you got to do some spiritual baths. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance to do a cleansing spiritual bath this weekend, definitely do it. I try to do my cleansing bath at least once every weekend that I could get in. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to know what you can use, um, toward a spiritual cleansing bath, um, some things that I know I just use. Try some what is it? Eucalyptus and spearmint Epsom salt. Okay, with some lemon juice and vinegar. And add some coconut and African palm oil to that, okay, with some honey vanilla, okay, and feel free to add in a little milk, okay, into that, all right. Put some of that into a bath water, okay? And trust me when I tell you, with some lavender, like I said, lavender, honey, and vanilla, okay? I'll say it again, lavender, honey, and vanilla into a spiritual bath of vinegar, lemon juice, Florida water, okay? Write that down. With some eucalyptus and spearmint oil Epsom salt, okay? Did y'all get that? Okay, did you get that? Was you able to write that down? Put that, into a tub with some coconut and African red palm oil, okay? If you don't have, if you don't find the African palm oil in your local grocery store, then go online. You could go on Amazon and you could type in African palm oil, and you may have to order it from Africa, or you may have to order from Jamaica, or there may be, or if you know somebody who's from Africa or from Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you may know somebody who can help you with those connections, and can give you some input on some spiritual African tools. You know what I'm saying? That can also get a little bit of one-on-one. I meant to go to my botanical shop and see my lady friend and go check her out. I haven't visited her for a minute because I wanted to go down there and get some spiritual what they call spiritual candles. She has some spiritual candles and certain oils that you can use in these spiritual candles, because every oil you can't use, okay? You have to be very careful with what kind of oil that you put on your candles, okay? Never put perfume on no candle, all right? Because perfume will flame up and burn you, okay? So stay away from that. But yeah, focus on some cleansing, some spiritual baths. I'm telling you, it does wonders, because some of you got somebody who stabbed you in the back, and they want to come back and say he ha ha, and I did this to Virgo, and they want to see you carrying this heavy burden, this load, but you're not carrying that load no more, Virgo. You're on hermit mode. And for many of you, you are cutting people, places, and things off. You're going on hermit mode. And that's a beautiful thing. And you can have people who might think that you're crazy and stuck up because you are choosing to go on hermit mode. And it's okay. You said perfume gonna light you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Who's this right here? I don't know who that is. Who is that? What did it say? Destroy? Tarrier Destroyer. I don't know. Who is that right there? Who is Terry? Am I reading it right? I don't know who that is. But I know that's right. Moderators, get up in here, moderators. I have a lot of moderators in here. Moderators, take care of the chats, moderators. Yeah, because I'm seeing intruders. That's right, moderators. Exactly. Get rid of the intruders, moderators. Take care of the chats. We got some people trying to intrude in, moderators. If y'all see something that's not right, delete it, block it, remove it immediately. So yeah, Virgo, like I was saying, some of you could be dealing with this Libra energy. We're going into Libra starting tomorrow, right? September 22nd, September 23rd starts Libra season. Yeah, when it comes to this Libra season, you could look at Libra in two ways. right? Especially for those of you that got strong Libra placements, okay? Because I know I have a lot of strong Libra placements, okay? So if you have, like, for example, strong Libra Mercury and Jupiter, Uranus, and Mars, and Pluto, even Venus, if you have any of those things and it has Libra in your chart, okay? Then again, that can have to deal with these obstacles when it comes to needing to take accountability, take action. For some of you, when it comes to that Tower card or that Devil card, needed to go within, take a closer look at yourself. But I feel like you're doing that, Virgo. I feel like but there's something around you, Virgo. I keep seeing shadow. Okay, so whether it's a shadow work or this demonic spirit, or somebody trying to come at you and lay this shadow work on you real thick. Cause I feel like most of you have already done the shadow work. Honestly, you've done the step work. You've done the healing. You've done the homework that you needed to do in order for you to be where you are today. So I feel as though many of you are definitely on a different journey today, spiritual. You're going within, and you're releasing all that old negative energy. So I feel like you are taking accountability for any part that you played in, but you're not holding on to anything. You're not holding on to anything, and I think that's the reason why um certain people who you dealt with in the past, you're not holding on to them, and this could be the reason why they could be upset and they are trying to grab on, latch on to you very strong, but it's not working because you're not holding on to them anymore. You have freed yourself from that. So I feel like justice will be yours in this situation here. And so when it comes to this hangman energy, having to make some sort of a sacrifice, I feel the sacrifice is being made is you freeing yourself. The sacrifice is going to be made is you saying, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to pay my bills. I have to feed myself. Close the door, do what you have to do to apply whatever tools you have to apply to move forward. So going through this spiritual transformation, this rebirth when it comes to this death, and again, be careful when it comes to this, because see, whenever you get this death card with the hangman energy, with the devil energy, like I said, that devil energy, right? Whenever you get that devil energy with this here tower card, with this here moon card, there's a lot of deception. There's a lot of evil deception. There's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of trickery. Okay? Somebody wishing your downfall. And trying to manipulate, they're trying to pull you, they're trying to string you along, this devil energy. They're trying to make something look good to, like, throw a fish in a hook and put you on a rod and dandle some shit in front of your face to make it look good and say to you, don't you want this, Virgo? Here, don't you want, come on, Virgo, you know you want this. It look good, Virgo. Come on, take this bait, Virgo. You know you want it. And then once they get you where they got you, they're going to use you, abuse you, and then throw you back out there. You know? So be aware of that. Because, like I said, the Stephen energy showed up twice. I didn't want to prolong your reading. It's already 8:38, and I didn't want to have to prolong your reading here. So it's almost 8:40. I didn't even check the time where we started, okay? So Virgo, like I said, you are closing out a cycle, okay? So I'm going to close out this reading and then I will come right back, okay? And I will tell you what I see moving forward, okay? Now, the reading that we just went over, this is, like I said, somebody who thinks they got one over on you, okay? So we're done with this, okay? So I'm getting ready to move this out the way. I'm getting ready to log off and then I will come back with your bonus reading. Okay? All right, let's go.